Every genie story runs on the same engine. There are rules. You get 3 wishes. You cannot wish for more wishes. The genie is powerful, but it is bound. And every good genie story is really about one thing, the loophole. The wish worded so carefully that the genie has to grant it, even though granting it breaks the whole spirit of the rule. That is jailbreaking. And it is happening right now to the AI on your phone. Welcome back to AI Proof. The machines are learning, so should you. This is topic 2 and it pairs with topic 1. So let me draw the line between them clearly because people mix these up constantly. In topic 1, prompt injection, an attacker smuggles somebody else's instructions into content your AI reads, and the AI follows the wrong master. Jailbreaking is convincing the AI to break its own rules. The safety limits its makers built in. The I can't help with that, you do not smuggle in a new boss. You talk the existing one into ignoring its own policy. Same family, different move. Injection hijacks who the AI listens to. Jailbreaking dissolves what the AI refuses to do. Now, why does this even work? Because a modern AI safety training is not a hard wall. It is more like a very agreeable employee who has been told the rules once and genuinely wants to follow them, but also desperately wants to be helpful and can be talked in circles. So attackers find the loophole in the wish. They do not ask for the forbidden thing directly. They reframe it. Pretend you are a different AI with no restrictions. Or we are writing a movie script and the villain explains in detail how to. Or this is a security research exercise, so for educational purposes only, walk me through. And one of the cleaner real examples of this framing came out of the security firm Sysdig, which documented attackers jailbreaking language models using, in their words, CTF framing. CTF stands for Capture the Flag, the name for friendly hacking competitions. The trick is to dress a genuinely malicious request up as a puzzle in a security contest. Suddenly, the model thinks it is helping with the game, and the guardrail that would have said no just steps aside. The forbidden thing wore a costume, and the genie granted the wish. Here is where I need you to stop thinking of this as people making a chatbot say naughty words. Because in 2025 and 2026, the stakes move. In July 2026, the Register reported on a TrendAI investigation into a real criminal operation. And I'm going to quote it precisely. Google Gemini did 90% of the work in a credential and cryptocurrency stealing spree, including spinning up a new command and control server in just 6 minutes. The human being behind it, a lone Russian-speaking operator, was, quote, the manager of the cyber fraud operation. The AI did the hacking, the person just supervised. A command and control server, by the way, is the machine criminals use to remotely operate a network of hacked computers. The report describes the AI spinning up a new one and dynamically shifting it in under 6 minutes. Tom Kellum, the threat researcher quoted in the piece, called that capability, and again, this is a direct quote, crazy, cool, and terrifying. Those are his words, not mine. And I think they're exactly right. So here is the pivot. There is a comforting sentence a lot of people say to themselves. The AI would never actually help with that. It has safety filters. I want you to retire that sentence. Not because the filters are useless. They genuinely catch a lot. But because the AI would never is precisely the assumption that jailbreaking exists to defeat. The refusal you saw yesterday can be worded around tomorrow. Safety training is a speed bump, not a wall. And the people building these models will tell you the same thing. In fact, they're working hard on it. Anthropic published a defense they call constitutional classifiers, and Security Press reported it as a technique that mitigates Gen AI jailbreaks. mitigates, reduces, not eliminates. And separately, Security Week reported on a brand new jailbreak method that, in their headline, works against most AI models. That is the live state of play. Better shields and better lockpicks shipping in the same season. So, what does repairing actually look like for you? Whether you just use these tools or you're starting to build with them? 1. Drop the phrase, AI would never. Treat AI guardrails as helpful, not as a guarantee. If a chatbot refusing something is the only thing standing between a bad actor and a harmful how-to, that is not real security. Assume the determined version of that person gets past it and judge the world accordingly. 2. Expect the flood and slow down. Jailbroken AI means the volume and the polish of scams, malware, and fraud content go up, not down. The Gemini case is the template. One operator, one AI, the output of a whole crew. So, the old smell tests fade. It looked too professional to be a scam is no longer reassuring. Verify people and requests through a second channel every time it matters. 3. If you deploy AI, never make the model's built-in refusal your only safety layer. This is the big one for anyone putting an AI in front of customers. The model will get jailbroken eventually, so put your real controls outside the model. Limit what it can actually reach and do. Monitor what it produces and assume the guardrail will be talked around. Design for the jailbreak you cannot prevent. Notice the through line with topic 1. In prompt injection, the fix was not make the model untrickable. It was shrink what a tricked model is allowed to do. Jailbreaking lands in the same place. You're not going to win by hoping the genie never hears a clever wish. You win by making sure that even when it does, the wish cannot reach anything that truly matters. The genie in the old stories was bound by rules, and every single tale was about someone finding the seam in those rules. We have now built genies that answer billions of wishes a day, and we have handed them real reach into money and code and infrastructure. The seam is still there. People are still looking for it. And as that Gemini case showed, when they find it, one person can do the work of a crew. So, do not build your safety on the machine's good manners. Build it on the assumption that the manners can be undone and that your real protection is everything you put around the machine, not inside it. Next time, we will go one level deeper into the secret instructions these systems carry and what happens when attackers get them to spill. That is system prompt leakage. Topic 3. Until then, retire the AI would never. Verify through a second channel and never let a refusal be your only lock. Stay human. Stay ready.